Hello, everyone, and welcome back to whatever this is. I guess we'll call it TikTok Spotlight for different fat logic, sort of fat liberation sort of people. Today we're doing Marissa again, especially since I realized that my last video I messed up with the editing and ended up cutting like every clip with Marissa in it. So to kind of make up for that, we're going to look at 10 videos this video of hers instead of the typical 5 to 6 that I normally do. So we're just gonna get started.
Let's stop promoting disordered eating. Let's stop promoting disordered eating. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop promoting disordered eating. Let's stop it. 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 Okay.
So, one, I find it kind of weird that she ends up dancing to a little song that she did, God, I think at this point it was a year ago. And this isn't the first time that she's done it. She repeats her content a lot. And then for the insert unwanted or unsolicited health advice, sure, go ahead and tell people, I don't need that. But that's not necessarily promoting disordered eating. Especially if people just say eat more vegetables or you're probably eating too much. That's not promoting disordered eating. You constantly doing shit like this and trying to focus on like people should be gaining weight, that's more of a promotion of obesity than, which is a form of disordered eating. So in fact, you are actually more the one promoting disordered eating than someone telling you to eat healthier.
Problem. Nobody gives a fuck. Go to therapy and shut the fuck up and have an iced caramel macchiato in that order. I'm so tired of hearing it. Goddamn.
Goodbye.
But when will I see you again?
Oh, never, never.
Never?
Goodbye.
So just because someone's giving you unwanted health advice does not mean that they are abusing you. And this is where I get frustrated with people, because I know a few people like this in my life where you give them something that definitely could be seen as a criticism, and that's fine, but then they like overgeneralize it as to you attacking them or abusing them. They overgeneralize it to you attacking them or abusing them, which is not what you were doing. Maybe your advice or your criticism was unwanted and unsolicited, but that is not the same as abusing them and or attacking them. Like me saying you should eat more fruits and vegetables, you should eat less because your portions are very big, is not me calling you a fat piece of shit. There is a very wide gap between those two. And in fact, Marissa tends to be the one abusing those that are commenting on her, because she does call them pieces of shit. She does call them names, and she does like attack them and encourage people to harass them. So, bit hypocritical here.
Yo, I think that's the best one.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche.
Yo, girl.
She dances to this song all of the fucking time. Like, I've seen so many renditions of this stupid song that's essentially the same dance, and she didn't even put that much effort into it this time. But something I would like to note, because she always likes to say that she did the exact same dance as other people, and her video got taken down, and it's because this platform is fatphobic or people are attacking a fat person. No, honey. Notice that you aren't wearing a bra in this one. If your nipples are showing through it all, that could be deemed a community violation. It's not because you're fat, it's because you don't wear a bra. I don't mean to get so animated about this. It's just, this is a perfect example of something that could very well get taken down for community guidelines. And she's gonna say it's because she's fat, but in reality, it's because she is not wearing a bra and her nipples are showing.
You know one thing in this world that I cannot fucking stand at all? is when people do something wrong and then they get called out and then the response is, well, I'm just a child. Or, I'm just a minor. Stop being so mean to me. Like, bitch, I don't care if you're 12 or 17. If you harass someone, if you are racist to someone, if you are homophobic or transphobic to somebody, I will call you out on it and I will hold you accountable for it. Also add fatphobic in there too. And if you do any of those things, I'll hold you accountable, regardless of your age, because I don't give two fucks how old you are. If you do something that dehumanizes another person, you're going to be held accountable for it. And I don't care how fucking old you are, because weaponizing your age is not okay around here. So shut the fuck up and stop doing that. You know, one thing.
So I find it interesting, though, that when someone calls her out on how she is fucking being demeaning, rude, dehumanizing, bullying, and harassing others, that it's because she's an oppressed minority because she's fat. Like, some fucking hypocrisy showing here, Marissa. Some fucking hypocrisy. Seriously. And so, to a certain extent, I agree that just because someone's a minor doesn't mean that they get off the hook for bad behavior. I work with middle schoolers, and they do some rude shit. They do. And one minute they're your friend, and the next minute they're rolling your eyes at you, and you're like, yo, listen, we're gonna, like, I don't swear at the kids, but I do want to go, you're gonna fucking stop that right now, because I've shown you nothing but respect, and I expect respect in return. Like, I do my best to be as understanding of where you are, and I understand that the hormones make you moody, and sometimes you're rude because of that, and I try to give you some grace in there. But we're going to try some basic respect. I understand that, but I get the feeling that Marissa's form of holding young kids accountable is to basically scream in all caps at them. And to call them ignorant and dumb and stupid and pieces of shit, which kids will internalize heavily, especially when it's coming from an adult, which is unfortunate because Marissa is not the type of adult you should be internalizing anything from. There's definitely something for correcting behavior of minors, but that does not mean that I don't equate it with calling them out. That is a time for you to go, that is not okay language. We don't do that here. That is not appropriate. What you're doing is hurtful and inappropriate, and I don't care what your age is because you need to know this. And there's a difference between that and then calling someone out, calling them a piece of shit for doing something that they were quite possibly very ignorant to the impact of their statement. So, yeah, a whole lot to say about that video, but let's move on. She wonders why her shit gets taken down for community guidelines. You're creating vagina flowers, vulva flowers. Like, I'm sorry, I do hate this form of art. I do, and it's not just Marissa. I just hate this form of art. It bothers me. I don't like it. If you like it, good for you. Cool. Enjoy it. But don't complain about your videos getting taken down for community guideline strikes when you do this shit. Alright, if someone were making dick flowers, they would probably get taken down too.
Okay, so we're back to our regular scheduled programming where people bully me and then I reply to them either educating them or defending myself, and then those videos of me defending myself against the people bullying me, those videos get deleted for bullying and harassment. Yet I'm not the one doing the bullying. I am the victim here who is defending myself and who is demanding that I be treated with respect regardless of my body size. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how we're back here. Tell me how people are allowed to bully me. I'm allowed to report their comments, and then their comments stay up. And then I make videos defending myself, and then those videos get taken down because apparently there's bullying. Yet you don't get rid of the comments, and all I'm doing in my videos is either educating the person or telling them to leave me alone or defending myself. Please tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how you are justifying marginalizing fat people.
Oh my god, you are not a fucking victim. I've seen your videos and what you basically say, calling people out. That's not, you're not just saying it, leave me alone. You're not saying I'm a fat person and I deserve respect. That's not what you're doing. You're calling them a piece of shit. You're screaming at them through the video. You are calling them out by name to harass them, which encourages other people to harass them. You are calling them names. You are belittling them. You are demeaning them. I've seen your fucking videos, Marissa. That is what you fucking do. That is you bullying them, not them bullying you. Them posting one comment does not equal bullying. Them posting one comment about the contradictions of what you say is not fucking bullying. That is legitimate criticism. I just... The victim mentality in this one is so strong, I almost feel overpowered by it. I cannot... Oh my fucking god. Like, she has no self-awareness. She has no fucking self-awareness, and it drives me up the fucking wall.
That pussy put him in his feelings. That thing hitting right though. I never said that. That pussy put him in his feelings.
Okay, you did not say that directly, but you essentially said that by comparing anti-fatness as part of anti-blackness. Like, the whole fucking fat liberation, fat acceptance movement has done that time and time a fucking again, comparing and equating being anti-fat as being anti-black. And it's not even people are anti-fat, although they love to use that term so much. It's that people don't want to be fat, and that's their own personal fucking decision, and you guys get all fucking up in arms over it. But you absolutely did equate... I mean, they have all equated, just with the words that they use, equating what they call weight stigma and fat phobia with homophobia, racism, and ableism. They have compared it to all three. They have equated it with all three, including Marissa. She has done that multiple times. So to say that because, oh my god, what she is doing here is basically play. I knew someone that played this game so fucking much, and it pisses me off to no fucking end. That because you did not say something in the exact way that they have phrased it, they claim that they never said it, ignoring the spirit of the statement and focusing in on the particular grammar or framing of the sentence. But you have absolutely compared weight to people's ethnicity. You absolutely have. I've seen it. Thousands of people have seen it. There's fucking compilations of it. You have done it. Oh my god, this fucking way of saying I didn't say that because it's not the exact phrase that I used pisses me off so fucking much.
That pussy put him in his feelings. That thing hitting right though. I never said that. That pussy put him.
Oh my fucking god, but that... Oh my god. So, this is perfect example of what that last video was fucking saying. It was likely a response to this fucking video. Fat phobia is rooted in racism. Fat phobia and racism aren't the same thing. I didn't say that. Then what the fuck does fat phobia rooted in racism? Rooted in racism means that it is connected to racism. It is a part of racism. Therefore, you are equating it with racism. This wordplay pisses me off so fucking much. And I 100% believe that she knows what she is fucking doing. Saying fat phobia is rooted in racism means that fat phobia and racism are intrinsically tied. That is what you are claiming. And when people say they are not the same thing, and you said I never said that, yes you fucking did. You may not have said exactly fat phobia and racism are the same. But by saying that fat phobia is rooted in racism, you are saying the two are intrinsically connected and cannot be separated. And therefore, racism, fat phobia is, in many cases, or at the very least intrinsically so, connected to racism, meaning that if you are fat phobic, you are also in some you are saying if that person is fat phobic, then they are at least in part racist as well, because fat phobia, by your terms, is rooted in racism. Like, pay attention to what you're saying, or this is malicious in how it is framed. I hate this so much.
Hi friends, do you guys remember back in the day when almost every single one of you would report the fatphobic and bullying comments on my TikTok? Could we please go back to that? Thanks, because I really don't want this to be an unsafe space anymore. Hi friends, do you guys remember?
This is what they mean by bullying. This is exactly what they mean by bullying, because you are calling for other people as a public figure to target those on your channel. They are to mass report people's comments. That is a form of harassment. Do you not understand that? You do not own this platform. This is not the same as having a house and saying, I don't want you in my house anymore, get out. It's not the same thing. You do not own this space. You are not even renting space. You are just existing in a communal space that is actually owned by a corporation, and they can determine whether or not you are in or out. They can determine if you are harassing people, and this is a form of harassment. Oh my god, we're watching one more video, and then I need a break from Marissa. I think this is, by now we're about at 10. I hope we are about at 10, and if we are not, I am very sorry. But I cannot handle this woman anymore. We will watch one more video.
Okay, hello everybody. This is just a friendly reminder that if a fat person is talking about their experience with oppression, and then you're a thin person, and then you want to come into that same exact space and talk about your own skinny problems and your own skinny issues, newsflash. Nobody fucking cares! This is a fat acceptance space. This is a fat positive space. I don't give two flying fucks about your skinny problems. Okay? When fat people speak about our own oppression, we're not seeking or asking for your skinny problems as well. Okay? If we were wanting that, guess what we would say? Hey, skinny people, we want to hear about your problems too. But I've never said that on any of my pages, so go the fuck away. Thank you! It's also counterintuitive to talk over a marginalized person, so thanks. Okay.
One, I don't think she knows what counterintuitive means. Two, there's so much to say here. You are not fucking oppressed. We'll just start with that. You are not fucking oppressed. You like to pretend that you're oppressed, so that way you can feel victimized and like nothing is in your control, and therefore everyone is responsible for your problems but you. That is often what you do here. 2 or 3 at this point. When it comes to you saying this is a fat acceptance space, this is fucking TikTok, honey. Just because it's on you're like, I've never asked that on any of my pages. You don't own the fucking platforms. Anyone can comment about whatever the fuck that they want. Now, you can take down those comments. You can report those comments if you want to be an asshole. But you do not control. Again, this is not your house. You are not even renting space here because you do not pay a company to have space here. You are using a corporate communal space that they can revoke at any fucking time. And because of that, they are the ones that dictate who can and cannot comment and what they can and cannot comment. And if their comments aren't getting taken down, then the company is fucking okay with it. And you shouting at the camera, you wonder why you're getting targeted, why your videos are getting taken down for bullying, because you are obnoxious and fucking rude. And that is often seen as bullying. And just in the previous video that we saw where you were calling people to mass report what you called fatphobic comments, or something like that, is a form of harassment and bullying. Like, the mental gymnastics here is just fucking amazing. And I have had it with Marissa. I am fucking done for at least another month, and then we may very well revisit her TikTok again. But my fucking god, the entitlement, Marissa, is so fucking horrible. I need a break. I do want to take a moment to tell you guys, I meant to tell you guys this in a Fat Logic video, but I forgot, so I'm just going to mention it here. So, funny thing, I take edibles on Friday and Saturday nights as a way to just kind of decompress and help me kind of enjoy my weekend and get good night's sleep and stop thinking about work and all that stuff. Well, the other night, I had taken an edible and I was watching Fat Liberation, Fat Acceptance cringe compilations. And I found myself agreeing with them while I was high. And so now I have a theory that everyone in the fat acceptance space, possibly including Marissa, is having negative experiences with pot, and they are perpetually high. Because sometimes pot can create paranoia and aggression, and then they're spewing things that really make a lot of sense when you're high. And so I now am putting forth this theory that all fat acceptance and fat liberation and fat logic people are just perpetually high while they're making these videos and posting these comments on like Facebook and stuff. So let me know what your opinion is on my theory, because that is my new theory. Everyone is just high as fuck. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.